Hello again, and welcome back to Article 1. In our last video, we covered how to vote, but how do you decide who and what to vote for? The amount of choices on your ballot can seem overwhelming. There are national, state, county, and city positions that need to be filled. On top of that, there are amendments, propositions, and measures that are also known as initiatives that can profoundly affect your life and the life of those around you. Reading the text for these initiatives can feel daunting, and researching the candidates with so many campaign promises and negative campaign ads can leave you lost. Luckily, Article 1 has your back. Today, we're going to go over the basics of researching candidates, contest information, and some of the other peculiarities you'll see on a ballot come election day. While every ballot will be different, a lot of what you will find will be similar. The biggest categories are 1. Voter-nominated offices. These are all the political offices we'll see on the news, with positions like governor, United States senators and representatives, the state senate, and assembly members. These candidates almost always co-align with the political party, which, if you're a party-line voter, can make it easier to figure out who you want to vote for. Additionally, there are nonpartisan positions on the state and local level that need to be filled as well, like judiciary nominations, school board positions, and the sheriff's office. Finally, there are the various initiatives that are being put up for a vote. These can be either city, which have 2 or 3 letters, county, which have 1 letter, like A, B, and C, or statewide, which are numbered. Measures advocate for particular funding or rules to be passed instead of voting for people, but these are just as important as offices. With so many people and initiatives clamoring for a vote, how do we decide which ones to choose? What are the ways to research who or what to vote for? Well, the answer is sadly, there isn't an easy way. But there are some shortcuts and well-worn paths for the new voter to take advantage of when you begin your research. The first and best place to learn about every contest on your ballot is via the voter guide, which is sent to every registered voter in LA. The official voter information guide provides basic information about every person, platform, and initiative up to vote, providing a candidate statement for office positions and the official arguments for and against each initiative. The voter guide should arrive by mail, but can also be found at the election centers and online. A link to it, as always, is in the description. Voter guides are available in every widely spoken language in the US, so be sure to take a look at this resource before moving on. Unfortunately, the voter guide, despite giving a good starter position for most voters, can still leave you wondering what you're missing. Maybe you aren't sure how this person or initiative might affect an issue of particular importance to you, or perhaps the pro and against campaigns have been so aggressive that you're simply not sure who to believe. Especially with measures, both the for and against positions are made to cater to the average voter reading the guide and may contain untrue or confusing information. So, what other options are there? Fortunately, most organizations create voter guides for the people who support them. Maybe the environment is something you care deeply about, and you want to make sure any candidates or initiatives you support will support that cause. Maybe it's guns, rights for certain groups, or any other issue you're passionate about. No matter what it is, you should be able to use their voter guides to dive deeper and learn something about how your vote could affect that concern, as well as which measures they should support. Voter guides created by political parties, local news, and social movements can provide you with lists of supported candidates and causes that you can support. Additionally, most local papers create a list of endorsements based on their own research. These guides will often provide much more detailed information about how each candidate and issue stacks up, and provide fairly comprehensive details about how your vote on a measure will affect the local laws and institutions. Using the information from all these guides will help you easily build your personal voter guide, ensuring that your vote is in line with the values, parties, or ideas that you support. While any one of these guides may be affected by its own biases, if you've taken a little time to read over multiple guides, you'll be better prepared to cast your vote than the vast majority of other people. Many people simply vote along party lines or don't vote at all, so you're already ahead of the game and can leave the polls with confidence that your vote is not wasted. The final step every voter should take before hitting the polls is simply discussing the issue with friends and those around you. While politics can be a sensitive issue for some, it should be at the center of our social discourse. These issues and candidates directly impact our way of life, our future, and our communities. Talking with your fellow community members can help you better understand how your vote might affect others, even if it doesn't directly affect you. Just remember that politics is always a topic that should be talked about with carefully. A good discussion about politics requires that everyone involved is respectful, they work to understand the perspectives of others, and most importantly, is open to the possibility of being wrong so they can become better informed. And with that, thank you for watching this video and supporting Article 1. Please subscribe, and check out our last video on how to vote here.